people, this is our co-prom. This is Let's Play The Witcher Blind, where we're going to the Von Everec Manor to pick up a flower, if memory serves. So let's see. Yeah, it's a distance away, so let's just take the quick way. Now, what would take us the closest? This would. I think. It's not, you know, like I got some sort of measuring stick in my eye, but it looks to be the closest. Wrong button. What am I doing? I'm on the wrong end of the keyboard with this one. There we go. Sorry about that.
Come on. Giddy up.
And now we just follow the road. If I may check the map, but didn't seem to be anything on the way worth investigating. No. So this, it'll pop up as I pass by. Man, where the instruments and shit.
Whoa!
Kendrick!
Mighty rusty and covered in creepers.
Kendrick! Kendrick! You there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me after.
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother Melitterly, why'd I ever come here?
I don't know, you should probably look for a sink. Or something. You're really dirty. Who's Kendrick?
Kendrick fellow. Who is he?
We's partners. Sneak into derelict houses. Always something valuable lying about.
So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's the stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You?
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Smart man. Smart man.
Pretty sprawling, this estate.
But no, I'm not exactly gonna criticize them for looting
How am I gonna
the place.
find that rose in this fog?
I mean, I do that. It would be hypocritical, and well, they are right. I mean, they probably need the money more than Everec does.
Fresh manure. Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold.
Oh.
Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who?
I mean, if this is going like it usually does, he's
Someone's
probably...
still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though.
Yeah. He's probably dead, if this is how it usually goes, but I'll still try to see if I can find him. I mean, if we can save the guy, then... But there's something bad people.
Completely.
It's still standing. Yes?
Beehives, well maintained but dormant. No violet rose here. Maybe somewhere out back.
Let's see above his door.
A busted lamp, and the ground's trampled. Somebody dragged something this way. A body?
Possibly a body.
Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden. Someone dragged a wounded man through here.
They were quick then. Since the other guy didn't even notice. Mind you, the fog probably didn't help. Black cat. Cute, but ominous. Especially with those eyes. Yeesh!
I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That digging?
Hello there. Seems like it's not the first thief.
Graves, unmarked. Laid out in rows, like garden beds.
That's probably the former intruders. Something here definitely wants to keep the
Hear me?
place unvisited. Yep, better get your lights out ready, Geralt. That seems to have cooled down a bit.
Other thief. Body's mutilated. Who are you? Damn.
Ouch! Oh, there was a follow-up to it. Interestingly. He seems to be able to take my life force over places. Oh! You are powerful. To accelerate the speed. And power when this phenomenon takes off. Gotta cut off his food supply. As much as possible. You ain't no shaman, but you sure do wield that tool with skill. Well, you can take care of this garden by pushing up the daisies from now on.
What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Point. Anyway, hello,
Normally I'd
Tomcat.
be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
House spirits? Can you tell me what this thing was?
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris and the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
Fair. Fair. So what are you two, man? Can you tell me
What's
what
with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
Okay. Violet Rose.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Iris Von Everec? Yes, we know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady Von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions.
Relics. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in philosophy, but Ptolemaeus are trying to contact creatures from another plane and landing in an insane asylum. The caretaker served with the indifference of a golem and proved as fierce in battle as it was diligent in its labors. It felt no pain. In fact, each blow it received seemed to give it strength as it did each blow it land on Geralt with the spade it wielded as a weapon. What is more, the caretaker was able to summon powerful spirits from the grave it had dug and could heal itself by some them. The Witcher had a hard time evading with devastating strikes from his weapon. The only chance of wounding the creature came when it would stick its spade into the ground to draw an otherworldly energy in an attempt to petrify its foe with fright. Really thought it would have worked. Oh well.
So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
Showed yourself. Let me just check around and see if there's anything else.
A hairbrush. Floral ornamentation. Pretty.
More stuff.
Guess thieves tried to lower the statue with ropes, but something scared them off.
I think we now know what.
My house.
Is the Lady Iris even still alive? I can't even remember if I'll just said anything about that. No going upstairs here. Well, ain't that ominous.
What the hell?
Hello, I'm here for flowers.
Gotta be careful.
You have any? Despite what one might conclude from this moniker, note one drop of elven blood flowed in King Redtank's vein. Redtank the Elf. We call him the Elf because of his exceptional beauty and for the great admiration he felt for the Eighth Seed. This foundation seemingly harmless would have horrible long-term consequences. King Redtank, spitting in the face of all laws and customs, chose his wife a half-elf, and one of those days of that, known as Beatrice of Korea. The fruit of this regrettable and short-lived mesalliance was Falca, who later fomented blood revolt against her own father. Though this operation was only extinguished and Falca set by a mistake, the young stave was thereafter thrown into chaos for years to come. I mean, considering how often these states are in a state of war and so on, doubt it's anything to do with her being a half-elf. Or quarter-elf, I guess.
What the hell was that?
I'm gonna go with ghosts. The one who did a peekaboo at us out of the picture. You missed! I guess I can't really deny that, but let's get some light in here.
All geared as I've never known him. A different man then.
I could go upstairs there, but I'd rather just look around a bit more.
Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
Look, you could come out, we could talk about it. I'd be nice enough to not take any more stuff. Though, I'd like to point out, your caretaker guy did try to kill me. He could just have brought me inside and we could have talked about this. But no, he did try to shovel my face off. I do feel I'm kinda allowed to resent that. And seek due recompense in the form of some vintage alcohol that you probably don't even need at this point. Oh, stop moaning. Ah, whatever. We're gonna do this the hard way, aren't we? Right. And where to go? Let's get some mood lighting going, you know? Okay, I confess that did make my heart do a salto. Jeez. Well, the flowers are still being maintained rather nicely. Let's just lead next to a balcony. Locked? Oh, okay.
Fire damage. Interesting.
Well, it just said won't light up. Oh. Is it a stairway we identified before? Oh, them spookies! Well, this room is nice to me. Oh! Tough customers here. Ow, ow. Got him. Gonna break a connection. Ow, 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 and ow again. Jesus! She's on me like a fucking leech! Look, she's just hanging fucking on to me! Well, some ghost shit we can use. Ah, right, combat. I guess that makes sense. Well. She's just fucking relentless! take the offense here. Let me paint you a picture of pain with my sword, lady!
What the hell was that?
A clear indicator that I need to, upgrade a bit. Babies. There we go. There. This shit happens in the future, we'll be ready. The wraith from the painting. Quite often the wraith is tied to an object, something it clung to during life or location, such as its place of death. In either case, we're dealing with the same casual agent, a strong emotional tie from which the wraith draws strength, an equally sworn beyond the natural world. While wandering the Von Everec's abandoned estate, Geralt came into contact with a woman's wraith haunting the house. The restless spirit had mastery of the house's furnishings, and in particular of the paintings hanging from its walls. It moved freely between the canvases, entering one and exiting through another. At first trying to scare Geralt into giving up his search, then when it was clear his strategy would not work, it attacked him directly. Geralt's battle against the Rick proved very difficult, for it was fueled by rage and launched its attacks with heated aggression, you don't fucking say! Geralt forced to move with lightning speed in order to parry its blows, without time to take a breath or launch an attack of his own. What's more, the Wraith had created a bond with the paintings around it, and until the wish severed its tie, it would continue to regain any lost strength. The key to victory over the Wraith from the painting was to focus on parrying its blows, only to attack sporadically at exactly the right moment. Any attempt to attack in a flurry was always punished with a deadly counterattack. I disagree. I felt like it was when I started actually, taking the initiative and so on, that things really worked out for me.
Bed chamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
I mean, just in case, can we sleep for 2 hours? Looks likely mummified. Let's check this first. Portrait of Iris Von Everec. Right.
Gotta be her. Damn it.
Mummified.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
Well, I can see
A
that.
man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
Well,
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
how did she die?
How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
Olgierd being his usual helpful self, I guess. So why are you two helping me?
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris Von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies?
Surprised?
No, not at all.
So, she's now a really angry ghost. What about that?
Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady Von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
Uh-huh.
She can't hear us.
Well, I need to talk with her ghost then, I guess.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
I got that down.
Ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Thanks.
Good dog.
Got down the quick way. Is she? On the bench?
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
No, too much stone.
Too close to the house.
Also that, I
Keep
guess.
searching.
Iris Von Everec adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
All right, I'll dig the grave somewhere else.
Oh, of course, with the, what is it called, Leah, something like that. It's like paintings.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris Von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death, worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that.
Did we know if she was painting? She's not painting. Yeah, okay, let's go with that.
Can't say much about Iris Von Everec, but I do know I like her paintings. It's a shame her art couldn't bring her greater comfort. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death.
This seems to work.
Your name's inscribed in this sketchbook. Perhaps you'd like it to be buried with you. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
That's fair. Well,
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself.
hello.
forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you.
Okay. Well, she's not tearing my face off. Happier times.
Should I follow you? All right.
Let's go! Gotta collect the stars, Geralt.
What is this place?
Ah. Oh, she remembers it.
The Painted World. The work of Iris Von Everec.
A quiet place. Its inhabitants peaceful
How do
and
you two
kind,
get
no
in
doubt.
here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Okay. Can you tell me anything I should know about this place?
Strange place.
One born of Iris Von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
Seems like every painted world I enter is rife with danger. Why don't people just paint nice places?
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
That I did?
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Right, so now I'm also a
Easy to
therapist.
say.
I suppose there's a, smith in here or something like that. Let me see how bad it is. Well, I do have some repair kits.
Spectres of Olgid and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
Iris was painting the manor. Painting palette. Pieces of tableware for an afternoon tea or breakfast.
Okay.
Probably not right. Iris was painting the manor. Probably not right.
Ah, so this would have been here.
Perfect match.
And he was not drinking
Probably
tea.
not right.
No. I guess that wasn't really something he'd... Did I see something red out of the corner? That I did.
The spirit from the steppe. Read often, well worn.
Ah, that makes much more sense with his gesture. Yeah. He's reading.
Perfect match.
We should get a dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think? Are you even listening?
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
Is it that terribly absorbing?
Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
How attentive. Nice. I mean, I guess I can know the feeling. I can also, when I'm reading something, be so engrossed that I miss things, but still. Not the bees! Buzz off!
What is that? Another memory?
Oh no, it's the beekeeper!
No, a nightmare.
A fear embodied, which sooner or later you will have to confront.
Can I do it now? Save myself the time? No? The particular face appears spidery. Was she an arachnophobe?
Tattered decorations for a special occasion. Another memory. A wedding veil?
Like she's using flowers?
Probably not right. Probably not right.
Oh wait, there's something on the fountain. It's a
Wine.
glass.
Just like the one Olgierd's holding.
Ah, they're having a toast. I didn't even know she was holding one.
Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
It's
I shall
currently
see
doing
what I can
that.
do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
Ah, arachnophobe. That's where those come
My
from.
knight, you've seen to everything.
Man, I don't think you could get those up with a broom. I think you need more like a snow shovel.
Ah, damn it.
Take that to get some healing boost. Jeez. I just want to get rid of some of them, of those nightmares. Just in case. There we go. Putting you down before you cause me even more trouble. Let's see, we are in the back garden, yeah? Yeah. Recognize the statue and so on. Don't remember the fountain, but it's very easy to suspect that I...
Same figure.
Man, you know what? With them being so shallow, it's also bloody hard to see which end is front and which end is back. Locked, I presume, yep. Sword's crabbing out on me again. Should check the smith while I was still in town. It is what it is. And this is close too. I am not surprised, but it was worth checking. Locked. Right. One way in. One right way in. Gotcha.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. Silver thread, pearls. Doll must have cost a fortune. A lavish feast, trying to impress the guests. Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world. Just a little different than the painting. Castel Ravello, a Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Ah! Two of the candles were lit, the ones closest to them.
These were lit in the painting, but that's not all.
The fireplace behind them is also lit. Sure, to heat by. Gotcha.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts. Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgerd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
I think she actually was a little bit. It seemed like they might have been a little bit snobbish, and the motivation isn't exactly what I would call the more kindness of the heart, but still.
So let's follow him.
Olgerd doesn't seem like a type who likes getting help no matter what. Hurts his
Not you
pride.
again. Don't like this place. The bedchamber. Wick's almost gone. Towel stained with blood. Probably not right.
What is in here?
A nightshirt. Never worn, I think.
It's Washington, so...
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvellous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
That tunnel was bloody in your
Then
life.
it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
What were you hiding? Why did you have blood on you, old man?
Another blurred memory. Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it.
Ah, he's supposed to be posing with a fruit bowl.
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting. Still not right.
I did not check what exactly that was. Maybe also need a goblet. So, grapes to the left, apples to the right.
Living tableaus. This goes here. Fits, I think. Maybe on this side. Finally, just like the picture.
Yep.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this.
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd!
Well, this relationship seems rather unhealthy, if you ask me. Do you have something to discuss? No? Fuck off then. There are 3 of these painted assailants. Oh, did I say 3? Goddamn place is just out to prove me wrong, isn't it? It's like 5, I think, total.
Master Von Everec's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
The gates of mystery between worlds.
Of all the beings inhabiting, of all the beings inhabiting the outer sphere, the spirits of the elementals are the most foreign to human nature. They possess a will of their own and are intelligent, but not in the way of men. For there is no way to fathom their drives and intentions. Genies, the most powerful of the elemental spirits, prove the most difficult for men to commune with. Only the true masters of magic have perfected this art, which demands long years of study and risk experiments. Even those adept at the magic arts cannot tame a genie, being forced to perform certain acts against his own volition. They say that Mage Stammerford once commanded a Dao to move a mountain blocking the view from his tower, but even he could never convince the genie to be a willing helpmate in his work, but to give sound advice, for the reasoning of these creatures is beyond human understanding.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles. Beeswax candles. blood pacts, or on foreign presences.
Whosoever summons a visitant in our realm risks much. Whether flickering as a spirit in the ether or inhabiting the flesh of a designated host, the visitant shall strive to attain its liberty, and if it does, it shall wreak great havoc. Thus, a visitant must be summoned only within a protective circle, which shall bind it as no fetters could. The circle must be complete and eternal, with no ruptures. Its lines must be drawn with a steady hand, firmly gripping the chalk. Since a stray step made through carelessness or the visitant's trickery can smudge the line, the circle must be firmly secured by a barrier in the form of lit candles made of beeswax. A circle thus protected shall stand as a sure and escapable prison for the visitants.
A tome about parleying with demons. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
Chalk. Oh, there. I think that might be chalk.
Chalk. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
Already got him.
I need to think this through.
Let's see that bow again. A barrier. Guess what means in a circle?
Alright, let's try this again.
That should form a barrier.
This.
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
He placed himself inside the circle. That seems dangerous. Isn't the circle supposed to contain the summoned being inside it?
Odiano feos, soba camisa liana, soba camisa e barasas.
What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Well, maybe this chill things can help.
Damn it, smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside.
That's one hell of a blizzard. We just got out of it. Remember that?
They froze to death.
Oh wow. me something that I'm not seeing? Dang it. Please say I got some sort of checkpoint there, because I got dumped right into the thick of it. So he did make a pact, and he was trying to undo it. Given everything else we've seen so far, a pact. It's probably with Odim, I guess.
Damn it, smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside. Olgeir didn't let them in. They froze to death.
Trying to direct it to something? Ah! It is. There's a drink some water. Let me rejuvenate that.
The full-geared Iris and her father. So this is when he started smoking.
He's drinking something. He's holding something up.
A marriage contract between Iris and Olgeir.
Looks like that's what he's holding up.
Not quite. Memory's still incomplete.
Oh, right. Looks like he's taking a drink.
A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgeir I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me, you shall stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Wow. She was trying to get out of the marriage, and he ruined it. Well, I positively loathe that man.
Then Von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
That he should love her. Well, if he remembered that he should, he certainly didn't show any ability to do so, that's for sure.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Animal hair. A large clay bowl. Single place setting. No others on the table. Claw scratches.
Food?
Small bowl. For soup, maybe? Think this was yours. There we go.
That all, or... Now we have the caretaker.
Probably not right.
Should be holding his shovel, right? Or maybe something else. Let's look around. Ah, there's something over there. Ah, he's bringing food.
Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd Von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
You know, for someone who says he doesn't feel, he
His
sure is
spectre now
angry a
casts a
lot.
shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris Von Everec's greatest fear.
But yeah, he sure does get pissy a lot, loves drinking a lot from a man who says he doesn't feel. Sure does get offended a lot.
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you with her. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
I think that was a bit too late. She wished to leave and was turned into a prisoner. What a macabre procession. Got kill a bunch of soldiers. This is my lucky day.
The witcher shall simply be buried. The skies weep.
So I'm gonna think I'm burrowing right now is your sorry ass.
That's it.
Man, pull up your arm when you're coughing.
That stench.
You are the delusion. Complete your tasks. Live happily ever after.
Something like that. Then again, it seems no one involved with you gets happy ever afters.
Lost your nerve? That's it. Chosen to deal with witches. You undo the delusion. Tasks. Live happily ever after.
One left.
You won't shut up. Tasks. Live happily ever after. The skies weep. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
I didn't even get close to hitting me.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Go. That marriage contract is still hanging down there?
You're not him.
Nope.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
Okay. Guess we'll walk a little bit more then.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
We met.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met? I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I was looking for a rose, by the way.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more.
Oh, it's lovely.
And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face.
Sorry if that was a bad memory.
Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Oh?
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Well, I don't really see how he deserves you. So.
Shouldn't worry about him at all. He's no longer the man you loved.
So his heart remains hardened. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Is special, yes?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I mean, I met ghosts of people long dead, so I don't think it's
know.
a void, but yeah.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
Yes. I see that. But as you are now, well, you said to yourself, your sadness. And it weren't sadness, you were rage. You're broken, you're miserable, and your happy memories exist only to lead you straight into the horrible ones. But I get you. I get why you would fear the whatever comes next, and maybe want to stay in this, even if this is a hellhole. It's the whole, you know, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't, and it's this real concern that, well, this is bad, but it could be worse. But you're not happy here. You're not content here. And you're not at peace here. So, we gotta do something. Because if we don't do something, then nothing will ever change. Not even for the better. I'll take the rose. And hopefully, you will find peace. Or better existence, or something else than just being stuck in this miserable memento mori.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it.
I'll take your word for it.
The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger. I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Then
our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
A reflective surface that's not broken.
I'll remember you, Iris Von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
Rest in peace. Maybe you can. That marriage contract keeps fucking blinking. Sad. Seems like Olgierd made some sort of contract where it would dim. Interesting. Well. We'll see about this. But I'll have to wait for next time. This has been our cover. It's been Let's Play The Witcher Blind. See you all around.